So, Tatsumi died because he was trying to stop the giant mech Tegu from falling on top of the town. Because there was clearly no blood on Tatsumi when he was in his Digimon form. I'll have it on the screen for you to see for yourself. He clearly did not have blood squirting out of him in his Digimon form. So, when he was holding back the giant mech from falling, you saw blood start to squirt out of his arms, through his arm. So, Tatsumi got the fatal blow when he was trying to stop the mech from falling on top of the city. Very courageous, and I will say that that's actually a part of Tatsumi's character, and I will compliment Tatsumi for trying to do that. The thing is, you're telling me you're killing off one of the main characters, pretty much. I mean, yes, this series is called Akame ga Kill, and technically the main character could be considered Akame, but still, Tatsumi has pretty much had the most screen time through the series, and for him to die kind of like that, I don't really know how to feel about that. Now, like I said last week, I'm not judging this because it's an anime original. I'm not judging this because it's an anime original. I'm just talking about certain things I've seen in the execution of them. For instance, Tatsumi's death. I'm just going to say right now, this has not happened in the manga. I'm just saying right now, Tatsumi is not dead in the manga. By no means is he dead. And to see how he died, I'm thinking, like, is the events around this actually going to be kind of how Tatsumi dies in the manga? Because I do have to admit, the way the scenes were executed in this episode, with the flashbacks, it kind of reminds me of similar circumstances that happened recently in the manga, but it's not just that. The overall aspect of the way this episode portrayed, when Tatsumi started having flashbacks and all that, and, like, how many people have died around him, it made me think, like, maybe Akame ga Kill, the actual manga, is going to have something similar to this in the very end. Possibility. But the thing is, though, I am fine with majority of this episode. Like, I will try to look past the giant-ass mech. Like, the Gundam mech fighting in a city, blowing up his own people, and then you have the civilian, like, not the civilians, but you have the minister, Prime Minister thinks he can actually make the civilians work for him once again. Like the peasants, pretty much. Like, here's what the Prime Minister said in this episode that made me kind of face desk. So, he was fine with the Emperor destroying his own capital. He was destroying his own capital. And he was, demonstrating authority. Okay? That's understandable, fine. But the Prime Minister, the dialogue he chose, or the dialogue that he said, was just like, what? Like, he said that it's fine if the Emperor destroys the town and all that. They can rebuild. He'll force the ignorant civilians or peasants to rebuild the kingdom for the Emperor and him. Who in their right fucking mind, any person that has a right thinking working brain, will work for the Emperor or the Prime Minister after the shit they just did in this episode? Like, any respect at all, even if you had a little bit, any respect you had at all by your fellow citizens probably just got fucking lost when your own Emperor started firing laser beams from sci-fi, anime, and manga at you. I mean, yeah, you're pretty much gonna probably lose faith all in the Empire. That shit happens, like, yeah, like, what the fuck? So, something like this happens. Now I can understand why civilians want to have a revolution. Now I understand why the civilians want to revolt against the Empire, even though technically they had no reason last week. But still, the point of it is that an episode, animation-wise, it looked good. Animation looked good. Music, holy shit, it was fucking amazing. Music was. Oh, damn. I'm a big sucker for that music. And the animation, like I said, looked nice. Now, for the most part, Digimon Tatsumi. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm not even gonna fucking say nothing about Digimon Tatsumi. Like, why? He looks like a fucking gargoyle. Like, he looks like a gargoyle, dude. Like, who in the fucking... Why? Okay, I'm just not even going to. I'm not even going to go there. I am not even going to go there. I'm not. It's... No. Okay, so the episode pretty much kills off one of the main characters. Like, the definite main character besides Akame. And technically, that opening song spoils us. Interesting. Very, very fucking interesting. You want to know why? If you go to that opening song, and you actually go towards the end of the opening song, you see Akame on the cliff by herself. Doesn't that foreshadow something? Think about it. For the past multiple episodes, we've been getting a death every fucking episode. One after another, and honestly, it's kind of sad how many deaths I'm seeing, like, every single freaking episode. Like, I'm getting desensitized to all this death I am seeing every fucking episode. And to judge that, we're pretty much at the end of the series, and judging by how Akame's by herself on the cliff, I'm willing to bet that it's hinting that everybody in Night Raid is pretty much going to die. And Akame's going to be left. So, yeah. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, yeah. This was the episode in a nutshell. I mean, that's me, das. Digimon down. Digimon down. So, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.